At Serendipity, we can make ice cream flavored almost like anything. For our big event that we have every year is ice cream for breakfast in February. This year we created a flavor called French Toast. Tastes just like French toast. We can pretty much make anything, but we have a core of about 100 different flavors that we make. And in our shop, we have space for 28. So at any moment, there's 28 different flavors of ice cream, sorbets, or yogurt in our dip case. We also make specialty flavors for the restaurants that we sell to. So a lot of times we'll make a flavor for a restaurant that's such a big hit that we then carry it over and carry it in the restaurant. For example, the salty caramel swirl was a flavor that we had created for a restaurant. And we're getting so many requests here at Serendipity that we decided to go ahead and make a version of it for ourselves here at the shop. First and foremost, we of course create flavors that are familiar to people, that they are looking for when they walk into an ice cream shop. We try to make them the best we can possibly make them. We try to make them sometimes a little bit differently than what they may have had somewhere else. For example, our Swiss chocolate chip. The Swiss chocolate chip was a flavor that was from an ice cream parlor that I remembered as a child that was a family favorite. However, when I went to go make it, I had a little bit of cinnamon left over in the machine that I was unaware of. So we made the Swiss chocolate chip right after that, and there was some cinnamon notes in it in the background when I finished, and at first I was a little disappointed that it wasn't as clean as I remembered the flavor being, but I liked it, so we kept it. So we make Swiss chocolate chip in homage to this other former ice cream parlor, but we like our version of it a lot better. Cookie Monster was a flavor that I'm really quite proud of. It's a flavor that I came up with all by myself. But I was on vacation and I was in someone else's ice cream store and they had a flavor called Cookie Monster, but it was nothing like mine. They had some kind of vanilla with some cookies thrown in, and it wasn't very good, to be truthful. But then I realized I was already making a blue ice cream, and in my head, my mind started to put all of this together, and I created this fabulous bright blue cotton candy flavored, loaded with cookie dough and Oreo cookies, and it's fabulous, and I don't know anyone under the age of 25 who doesn't think it's the greatest thing ever. We also try to encourage our customers to come in year-round, so we have flavors that are typical for the season. So at Thanksgiving, we have pumpkin ice cream, and we have cranberry sorbet, and we also have peppermint at Christmas, and we have eggnog at Christmas. In the summertime, we try to stay with what fruits are in season. So, for example, we have peach ice cream, but we don't really bring it out until late June, early July, when peaches are actually in season, which quite frankly makes a lot of our customers anxious because they're dying for peaches before peaches are ready to be eaten. So what we've done this year is we bought a lot of peaches last year so we can get our peach ice cream in the shop earlier. Then the peaches are actually ready, because we do make our peach ice cream from locally grown peaches from an orchard right here just outside of St. Louis. In many of our flavors, we use local products wherever we possibly can. For example, in our butter pecan ice cream, which is my personal favorite, we use Missouri-grown pecans that come from the southwest section of the state, down around Nevada, Springfield, that area. The vanilla that we use is made right here in St. Louis from Blackhead Manufacturing. They're a well-known vanilla manufacturer. They're national, but they're local to us. And our dairy mix that we use, the cream that we use to make our ice cream, that comes from a small producer about 100 miles away in central Illinois. So we just, like I said, we try to keep it local. We're trying to be conscious of our local purveyors, our small purveyors. Plenty of business for everybody.